Good morning. Let's start today lesson 9, which in this lesson we will learn how can we evaluate a definite integral by substitution. Now, we solve the indefinite integral of an easier one, like if you have, or if I'm asking you to find the integration of x squared minus 1 from 3 to 4. It's very easy. You will first integrate, which is x cubic over 3 minus x. Then you will evaluate from 3 to 4. In this lesson now, we have a complicated one. Like as an example, if you have x cubic plus 1 to the power 5 times 3x from 3 to 5. This is a complicated one. If you look at them here, we cannot find the integration. So in this lesson now, we will learn a new method on how to find the definite integral by substitution. Now, we can solve it with indefinite and with a definite way. We have two methods for making this substitution method. The first method, as we will talk about them today, that's if you have f of g of x times g prime of x dx. This way we call it U substitution. In this way, you will say that I will suppose the first function is u, then you will find the derivative of it, then we substitute. Let's see this example first to understand what did I say. Look at this one here. I have to find the integration of x times x squared plus 1 to the power 3 dx. I need now to find the integration. What we have to do, look at me here. We have x times x squared plus 1 cubic dx. Now, I look at it here. Where's the part that make it complicated? Is it x or where's the complicated part? Is it x or x squared plus 1?
X squared plus 1.
So I will suppose that this is u. So I will say, let u x squared plus 1. So I will suppose that this is u. And then, if u is x squared plus 1, so du, what's the meaning of du? That means the derivation of u. So in this one here, we have to remember how we have to integrate and how we have to find the derivation. Both of them. You have to distinguish how to differentiate and how to integrate. Now let's find the derivation of u, which is 2x plus 0. I will stop here. Then now let's come back. Now let's substitute instead x squared plus 1 with u. We suppose that u is x squared plus 1. Let's now substitute it with u. So here u to the power 3. And then, okay, if I have u here, what did I have here? I have x and dx. Now, as we know, we cannot find the integration of two variables. To find the integration, we must written, or they must written in only one variable, either x or u. So I need now to convert x to u. How? Let's come back here. Now, 2x dx is du. So here I have x dx. I need only x dx. So let's divide by 2, divide by 2. So half du is x dx. So instead now of writing x dx, I will have to write half du. And then come, let's u cubic, come back. Then after that now, I have it as half u cubic du. Now we have a very simple integration with only one variable, so I can now integrate it. I will say it is half u to the power 4 plus, half u to the power 4 over 4 plus c. This is now an integration of it. Now let's come to substitute. I don't want it as u, I want it as x. So let's write it as half. Now instead of writing u, I have to come back now to write it as x squared plus 1 to the power 4 over 4 plus c. Is it clear?
Can you repeat how we made the x half?
How we make it what?
The x, how we made it half.
Okay. Here, now, so after the first here, after we substitute x squared plus 1 as u, I have u and x. And since we have two variables, we cannot integrate. I want now to cancel x or switch, change it to other variable. I want to change it to u. How? I will come here. I said that du is 2x dx. But here, okay, they told me, can I help you? I told him, okay, but I have x dx. I don't have 2x dx. I need only x dx. So they told me, okay, divide both terms by 2. So you have du over 2, or you can say half du. Half du equals x dx. Then you will evaluate x dx or substitute x dx with half du. Is it clear now?
Yes, teacher, thank you.
Yeah. Hello, this is now how to find an indefinite integral. Then what do I need now? I need to evaluate from 0 to 2. Hello, for this example here, I want you now to understand only how to find it as indefinite integral. Later on, will we understand it more and more, you will learn how to find the definite integral. Let's have now another example here. In this example, we have 2x minus 1 cubic. And I need to find now its integration from 1 to 3. And they told me now, suppose that u is 2x minus 1. So what we have to say? We have to say it is so 2x minus 1 cubic, and suppose that u is 2x minus 1, so du, it will be 2 dx. Why I write here dx? Because I defined or I differentiate related to x. Then since it is u, so I will write u cubic here. But now I have dx. I didn't want dx. I want du. I will come back here. I say that 2dx is du. So if I want dx only, what I have to do?
Divided by 2.
Divide by 2, divide by 2. So half du equals dx. So now let's clear dx and write instead of it du over 2. We can let's have to go outside. Then we have to find the integration of u cubic du. Then let's continue. Half u to the power 4 over 4 plus c. After we integrate, I have to let it back with x. So let's now substitute. Half, instead of u, write 2x minus 1 as we supposed here, to the power 4 over 4 plus c. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, let's solve another example now. Here we have integration of 3x to the power 25 minus x squared dx. And they told me now suppose that u is 25 minus x squared. So if u is 25 minus x squared, so it will be here like square root of u. But I need to find also du, as I told you. If we suppose u that is 25 minus x squared, you have to find now its derivative, which is 0 minus 2x.
2x.
Then here now. So du is negative 2x. What did I have now? I have 3x. I want to cancel it. If you divide now here by negative 2, what did you get? You get negative half du equals x dx. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes.
By negative 2 with the both sides. So negative 1 over half du, you will get x dx. So now, where is x dx? We have x here and dx here. But this 3, keep it. Don't eliminate it. Then x dx, instead of writing x dx, I want you to write negative half du. So now, it's so easy. I have it as negative 3 over 2 u to the power half du. Now look at it. Can I now find its integration?
Yes.
Yes. Which is negative 3 over 2 times u to the power half plus 1 or minus 1?
Plus 1.
Plus 1 over half plus 1. Here, as I told you, you have to be careful. Here you subtract 1. Here you have to add 1. Integration is different than the derivation. Then plus c. Now let's evaluate here. We have negative 3 over 2 u to the power 3 over 2 times 3 over 2 plus c. So negative 3 over 2 times 2 over 3 times u to the power 3 over 2 plus c. So negative u 3 over 2, or you can say it like this, or it can be written as square root of u cubic plus c. Then, so I told you, as I told you now, here we have it as an indefinite integral. Now let's substitute it as x. You will say that it is negative square root of 25 minus x squared. I want now to solve it as a definite integral. So we have, after we find the integration, I want now to evaluate from 0 to 4. So you find now the integration, which is minus, let's write it here first. So it is minus square root of 25 minus x squared from 0 to 4. Then you can now evaluate f of 4 minus
Teacher?
f of 0. Yes.
It must be 25 minus x squared to the power 3.
Oh, thank you. So then here, let's evaluate f of 4 minus f of 0. Now 25 minus 16 cubic under square root minus 25 minus 0 cubic under square root. By this way now, you will find the definite integral by substitution. Now let's find 25 minus 16, which is 9. Now 9 cubic it is 729, square root of it, which is 27, minus 25 cubic, which is 15,625, under square root, you will find that it is 125. And here, I'm sorry, I forgot to write the minus sign. So 27 minus 125, which is negative 92, minus negative, you will have 98. You will have that the integration of 0 to 4 for 3x times square root of 25 minus x squared is 98.
لما بتصير positive 125
100. Sorry?
لما بتصير positive like minus minus
Oh yes, minus is equal. Like minus times minus positive 98. Now, is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Let's now solve this one here. Now, x plus 2 times x plus 1 to the power 5 from 0 to 1. And I want you to assume that u is x plus 1. So, x plus 2 times x plus 1 to the power 5 from 0 to 1 and we assume that u is x plus 1. So if u is x plus 1, so what is du?
Is 1.
1 dx. So here du equals dx. So now let's continue. So I suppose that x plus 1 is u. So u to the power 5. Now, what did I have here? I have x plus 2. Now, I want now to write it as u. Since here dx, I change it with du, so this du and dx cannot help me. Here we have x plus 2. How can I write it in u?
Find the derivative.
No. u here is x plus 1. And x plus 2, we can write it as x plus 1 plus 1. Is it right? Can I write x plus 2 as x plus 1 plus 1?
Yes, teacher.
So, because of that, I can write now x plus 1 as u. So I
u
have it
plus
now
1.
as u plus 1. Sorry? Who said something? Okay. U. So instead of x plus 2, you have to write now u plus 1. Now look at it here. I have u plus 1
Teacher,
times, yes.
I don't understand the last part.
Okay. Here now, as we said, we have this integration. We assume that u is x plus 1. So if u is x plus 1, we must find du, which is 1 dx or dx. After I find where's my assumption, where's my derivation of my assumption, I now know to substitute. That's why we call it integration by substitution. Now, instead of writing x plus 1, I have u. So let's write it as u to the power 5. And instead of writing dx, I want you to write du. And what do I have here? I have x plus 2. Can I keep it? No. I have now to write it with or related to the variable u. What we have to do, think about it. I say that x plus 2 is x plus 1 plus 1. مش x plus 2 is x plus 1 plus 1.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, اعتدال.
Yes,
Is
teacher.
it right?
What, teacher?
X plus 2. Can I write it as x plus 1 plus 1?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Then after that, I will evaluate now x plus 1 with u. So x plus 2, it can be u plus 1. It can be written as u plus 1. If I have x plus 4 as an example, I will say it is x plus 1 plus 3. So that means it is u plus 3. So x plus 2, it can be written as u plus 1. times u to the power 5 du. Then we have u plus 1 times u to the power 5. I want now to integrate it. It is easier than the complicated before. So here now I convert it from a complicated to a simplest one. So we have now the integration of u plus 1 times u to the power 5 du. To integrate it here, you have to multiply, or you have to find or to use the distributive property by u to the power 5 times u, which is u to the power 6, times u to the power 5 du. Now, it comes like f of x plus g of x. It's very easy now. We can find its integration. We will say it is u to the power 7 over 7 plus u to the power 6 over 6 plus c. After we find now the integration here, we have to evaluate with x plus 1. So x plus 1 to the power 7 over 7 plus x plus 1 to the power 6 over 6 plus. This is now we find the integration. After we finish it, this is an indefinite integral. I want it now from 0 to 1. So let's say that x plus 1 to the power 7 over 7 plus x plus 1 to the power 6 over 6, now from 0 to 1. Then let's evaluate. Now 1 plus 1 to the power 7 over 7 plus 1 plus 1 to the power 6 over 6 minus 0 plus 1 to the power 7 over 7 plus 0 plus 1 to the power 6 over 6. Then 1 plus 1 is 2 to the power 7 is 128 over 7 plus 2 to the power 6, which is 64 to the power 6, minus 1 over 7 minus 1 over 6. So which is 127 over 7 minus 63 over 6. Let's find the answer here now. Which is 107 over 14. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, let's solve this example here. In this one here now, I need to find the integration of 5 minus 2x to the power 8. And I want to assume that u is 5 minus 2x. So 5 minus 2x to the power 8 let's assume that u is 5 minus 2x. So du, since I assumed u, I need to find the derivation of u. It will be 0 minus 2 dx. So du now is negative 2 dx. Let's come back here now. 5 minus 2x, I have to write it as u to the power 8. Then here I have dx. But as you see here, we have negative 2 dx. If I want dx only, what I have to do?
Divide by negative 2.
Divide by negative 2. So negative half du is dx. So now instead of writing dx, I have to write half or negative half du. Let's put negative half outside, then find the integration of u to the power 8 du, which is negative half u to the power 9 over 9 plus c. Or we can say it's negative half over 18 u plus c. Now, as we know, it didn't finish.
U to the power 9, teacher.
Okay, I will write so. Then here, so after I integrate, we find it as negative 1 over 18 u to the power 9 plus c. But I don't want it as u, I want to write it now as x. So I will say it's negative 1 over 18, 5 minus 2x to the power 9 plus c. This is now the integration of 5 minus 2x to the power 8 using the integration by substitution. Why we call it substitution? Because I will use the u substitute. Then after that, you have to find from negative 1 to 4. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Is it so hard?
Right.
Inshallah, next time when we get more examples, inshallah, you'll understand.
Thank you, teacher.
Now, you are welcome. Now here, let's continue. Negative 1 over 18 times 5 minus 2 times 4 to the power 9. So طبعا here I will cancel c. Minus negative 1 over 18 times 5 minus 2 times negative 1
To the power 9.
to the power 9. Then 5 minus negative, or 5 minus 8 is negative 3. Negative 3 to the power 9 times or divide by 18. We'll have it as 1093.5 minus 5 minus 2 or 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 to the power 9 times or divide by 18. You will find a big number here. It's like 7456540. You will subtract them. You will find that the answer is negative 7455446, and so on. This is the first method of how to use or how to find the integration for this complicated one. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher. But in the calculator, it come for me 7, -7, 4, 6, 7, 4, 7, 5.
No problem, I will check it later on. But I need first, the most important for me here, how to write this one as it is, like -1/18 from 5 minus 2x to the power 9. Inshallah, tomorrow I will give you another way of how to solve a definite integral that can be without substitute in x. Tomorrow, inshallah, I will tell you about it.